Yeah, Tania, and we certainly want to, over the next day with this nice weather, take this opportunity. It's a good time to prepare because, we're going into the spring severe weather season.
Absolutely.
So this time through April, these systems are going to pop up. A lot that we need to watch here. And just to kind of break down, give you the weather extra on the difference between some of this terminology when you hear us talk about QLCS. What in the world is that? Well, basically, it's a squall line. That's what we've always called it around here, right? You remember the days we just said, hey, we got a squall line on the way. It's a quasi-linear convective system, and basically what we see often with these, and a lot of times this is what we deal with, these semi-linear lines of storms, and you get these little areas in the radar signatures where we have small tornadoes that can sometimes develop, and I've seen some of these produce some significant tornadoes before. That can certainly happen. Now, what happens typically with this particular setup, when you look at the wind profiles in the atmosphere, they are what we call unidirectional. They're all more uniform in one direction, and what we do with weather balloon data, a lot of ways that we sample the atmosphere, wind profilers, we look to see how the wind directions are behaving and also the speed of the winds with height in the atmosphere, because that can determine what type of severe weather threat that we can see around here. So you have the QLCS, the lines of storms, but also sometimes we can have the supercell thunderstorms, and that's what kind of separates some of the ingredients that we're seeing from Saturday compared to the past couple of events. Saturday, we're seeing greater indications that we could see stronger veering winds that could relate to more individual discrete type supercell storms, and that's what we've got to watch out for. And a lot of times it's just as difficult sometimes or as tricky as snow forecasting here across Alabama. You really need a lot of these ingredients to come together, and sometimes things, just like if it rains Friday night and continues into Saturday, that could help to limit the risk. But we're going to be watching for those parameters, seeing those signals in the forecast data, watching this weekend closely, especially Saturday. And we're going to talk a lot more about that 10-day forecast coming